Nobody's trained to run your business. If you go get a new job at Coca-Cola, do you know how to do Coca-Cola's business? You might be familiar with Coca-Cola, right? You might be familiar with their product, but you don't know how their internal business operates, right?
No.
Um, and with even with the so with the VA, how did you train them? On Zoom?
Yeah, we train. Yeah, on Zoom, via email, via sharing screens, and
Mhm,
then starting August, Paula's gonna be training them
mhm,
on things. They're gonna be practicing phone calls, scripts,
mm,
what to do in different situations. She's making up all this stuff to make them feel comfortable
mhm.
and just keep on selling.
I love it. But that's how you grow an actual business and
Yeah.
not just remain stagnant as the one man show. Because once you hit like 300 clients, it's hard to grow beyond that and service your clients and do all the touch points that you really want to do and get back to them and answer all the carrier emails and do all your certifications and do it's impossible. You have to start hiring help. And I say the very first thing I think agents should do is to learn to delegate their phones because I think that's the one of the most important things is people say, well, that company doesn't answer their phones. I don't think I'm a valuable customer there, right? Do you want to go to the doctor's office that doesn't answer the phone at the receptionist? You wouldn't think that the doctor was in business anymore if they didn't answer the phone, right?
Yep.
Yeah, same, right? And so I can't be over here examining someone's Medicare and answering my phone while I'm examining someone's Medicare. That's first inappropriate, I think, but I have to do something. So first, front desk, virtual assistant. The very first thing I recommend is you have to prepare yourself to hire by having your phone system set up correctly. You have to get off your phone, your cell phone. You can't be a serious business owner and run your business off of your cell phone, right? You have to use Ring Central, Dial Pad, Go High Level, whatever VoIP that works for you. I don't care for Ring Central in my opinion because I don't like to export my phone calls. I record all calls in and out. Ring Central, I know you love it, not for me. And you're gonna test some different things. Just like dating, you're gonna test a couple different softwares to find out which one you like. So I think that's everybody's first task because everyone's like, well, how do you start? I say the first thing you start with is going and getting yourself off your freaking cell phone because you can't go hire someone today if you're still using your cell phone. How are they going to help you? Right.
It's true.
And you can transport your cell phone. I would transport your
Yes.
phone number
Yes.
to your Ring Central, your dial pad, your Go How level, so you don't have to
Yep.
change your phone number, and then you
Yep.
get a new personal number,
Yes.
top secret, and stop giving it out to every prospect. Your
Yes.
personal number has to be a personal number,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I remember that, because I always said my family, I have more clients than family, so I kept my original number and then
Yeah,
got my personal number.
yeah. Because it's hard to tell somebody, "Hey, this is my cell phone, but I got a new business line," because you gave them that, right?
Yep.
And so it's easier to just to port it over. It's minimal work. But the very first thing is you need a VoIP, whichever system you like. If you're using Atomic, we have a VoIP integrated in it. And then you have to set aside time to train them. I hired a new LOA last week and I set aside time to screen share with him for 3 days straight. And he learned how my company works. And he was with somebody the entire time because I knew I was going to be out of town this week. So I screen shared with him. I told him, okay, he was already AHIP certified. I was like, okay, now you're gonna do all your certifications this week while I'm out of town and everything. And I gave him extra backup work in case the certifications didn't come in on time. Right? You have to make a whole list of tasks to do. So if they run out of something, there's something else to go on to, right? A priority list, if you will. And you have to be willing to not only delegate, but you have to review the work and then give constructive feedback back. It's not ever going to be perfect day one. Your work wasn't perfect day one. A lot of agents half-ass filled out applications, right? And so if your work is not perfect day one, you can't expect somebody else's work to be perfect day one, right?
I think a lot of agents, when I hired Paula, I wasn't at that number yet, but I knew I was going to be there with her.
Yeah,
And so I think a lot of agents like keep waiting on like that perfect scenario, but then once they suddenly become overwhelmed, that's already too late.
it's too late when it's already a problem.
Yeah.
So I say hire before you need somebody, right?
Yeah.
I made the mistake of hiring John in the middle of open enrollment 2023. I had a previous VA from a different service, and she was useless to me. Like, she didn't even answer the phone, and the tracking software I only saw once every 10 minutes, and she usually was still sitting on the same email. And so not everybody's for you. Just because one VA doesn't work out doesn't mean the next VA won't, you
Mm.
know. But you have to set yourself up for success in the very beginning, which means that you have to do the dirty work and get your review, have an email ready for them, right? Have your agency E&O if they're LOA. You don't need agency E&O for a virtual assistant or just a receptionist. You don't need, but you need to be able to give them the data and the work. You have to, if you want someone to edit your YouTube videos, you have to give them the videos to edit. You have to set aside time and tell them what you want, you know? So yeah, you have to prepare the work. Like every day I have to prepare work for the staff of what I need priority time for tomorrow, you know? But if I don't, then the work's not gonna get done and it's gonna come back on me. So I might as well just take the 10 minutes to prepare what I need, you know, and then so I get the, 100 hours of work tomorrow, right? So, any final thoughts?
No, I mean, I think, in my opinion, I think people should hire. I know a lot of people want LOAs first before admin. I think having a VA or in person first and then agents, that's just the way they work.
100%. Because most agents don't have too much business. Most agents have too much admin.
That's the overview. But here's the thing, the full step-by-step process, that lives inside Top Flight University. If you're already one of our agents, you know where to find it. If you're not yet part of Top Flight, this is your sign. Come see what agents get access to when they join us. Links in the description. See you in the next one.